Hi everybody, I just wanted to give you a demonstration of what the extra credit project should look like and do. There are three classes that you're going to have to look up, do a Google search and read the documentation for. Those three classes are Grid Layout, J-Frame, and J-Button. Look up how to use those. There's lots of examples out there of code usage for these particular things. And this is going to allow you to make your Tic Tac Toe program. Now, I'm not going to show you my coding, but I'm going to show you how it should operate. When I run my Tic Tac Toe program, the very first thing that should happen is it should ask you whether you want to be X's or O's. So here it says, would you like to be X's, press 1, or would you like to be O's, press 2? I'm going to choose to be X's, so I'm going to press 1. And then it repeats back to you what you've chosen. You are X's, and then you're going to go first, press any button. So this is just a J option pane show message dialog. When I click OK, what's happening now is my program is waiting for me to hit one of these 9 buttons in this grid layout. So the grid layout's 3 by 3, and the J frame is saying tic-tac-toe at the top, and each one of these is an individual button that I can press. So the buttons work on an action listener, and so when a button is pressed, something will spring into action. So I'm going to go for the center cell and click it, and it shows putting an X, because I'm X's, in that center cell. Now, the second thing that happened almost right away is the computer generated a random number, and a random number 1 through 9 that corresponds to one of these 9 cells, and that was to figure out where the computer is going to place its mark. So in this particular case, it placed it in the top left. Now, actually, it may have selected a random number that would have put it at the center cell. Remember, if that place is already occupied, you're going to have to keep selecting a random number until you find one that's not occupied. So you're going to need a Boolean 3 by 3 array to mark whether or not the cells are already used. Anyways, I'm going to continue on playing tic-tac-toe. I'm going to put an X right here. Ooh, the computer blocked me. That was not intelligent. It just randomly picked that one. So now I'm going to block the computer from winning by putting an X in the lower left. And of course, the computer's picking randomly, so it doesn't know that I'm about to win. When I go to pick the top right corner, this is going to allow me to win. Now, every time that we're pushing a button, we've got to check to see if there's a win. When I push this top right button, my computer program is going to recognize that I'm a winner because it's going to see 3 in a row. It's going to color the background green, and also I've got a dialog box popping up that tells me that X wins. So X wins, that was you, you're the tic-tac-toe champ. One other thing that I want to tell you is, remember, there's 8 different ways to win at this game. You've got the 3 horizontal rows, you've got the 3 vertical rows, and you've got 2 diagonals that you have to check. So every time a button is pushed, you're going to have to check all 3 of those to see if there's a win in any one of all 8 of those to check to see if there's a win in any one of those 8 directions. So if you want to give that a try, that would be for extra credit.